What the fuck is up?
Your hairline.
What we coming out there with, man? Button went out and everything.
Mama went to jail trying to defend her daughter that she killed. She killed her neighbor.
So she went to jail because she tried to defend her. Her daughter tried to defend her against.
Yeah. Let's have it.
Why would you give your daughter a gun? She just, that girl shot me, that girl cold-hearted. That little girl is a monster.
A Florida mother is going to prison after her 10-year-old daughter shot and killed the woman her mom was fighting with. We're going to take a deep dive into Lucretia Isaac's case, including body cam footage, the arrest affidavit, and what family members of the victim had to say.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Welcome to Sidebar.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't mean to be stopping the video, but I just gotta say this. She looked like she be doing the dumb shit.
She looked familiar and cool.
Presented by Law and Crime, I'm Jesse Weber. I want you to picture this. Memorial Day weekend, 2022, Orlando, Florida. There are people in an apartment complex neighborhood. They're having a barbecue. One of the women manning the grill, LaShun Rogers, ends up getting into a verbal altercation with another woman named Lucretia Isaac. Now, reporting indicates that there was seemingly bad blood between them. This might have all been, by the way, over social media, of all things.
Did you just say social media?
Yeah, he said social media.
So what happens? Well, the confrontation eventually turned physical, with both women apparently landing blows. And now it's not entirely clear whether the physical fighting was continuing or whether this had just reverted back to each throwing insults at one another. But what happens? Isaac's 10-year-old daughter allegedly took a handgun out of her mother's bag, aimed it at LaShun, and then fired a shot. In fact, the Orlando PD said witnesses had told them that this little girl loaded the magazine into the gun, loaded a round into the chamber, and then opened fire.
Oh shit! Nah. She different. She knew what she was doing. This wasn't just a, I'm gonna pick up the gun and I'm gonna shoot that mug. I don't know if it's loaded. I don't know if it's got the safety on it off. She knew exactly what she was doing. They said she loaded the whole thing up. What?
Fire. Shot the gun. Crazy. EMTs, they rushed LaShun, who went by the nickname Bone, to a hospital, but she later died. According to the arrest affidavit, witnesses told police that, quote, after the first punch was thrown, the victim retaliated and punched Isaac. At this time, Tirado stepped in to break up the fight. Someone grabbed Rogers and they started walking back towards their apartment while both she and Isaac continued to verbally argue. The person could not hold on to the victim as she turned around in an attempt to re-engage Isaac. As she turned around, the person observed the child holding a black firearm and discharge 1 to 2 shots towards the victim. She immediately fell to the ground and someone attempted to tend to her gunshot wound.
See, the craziest thing is that 10-year-old ain't getting nothing for that. You're facing the consequence. You're facing the consequence. So remember that. Remember that you face the consequence, not your child. You do. Always understand that shit, man. Niggas. And stop, like, I don't know if y'all know, bro, but that fighting shit, like, just to fight over some dumb shit, it's stupid. Like, if it's principles and shit, I understand. But just to be out here arguing on social media and shit, going back and forth, niggas too. That shit's stupid.
While the child was still holding the firearm, she yelled, "She shouldn't have hit my mama." According to witnesses, Isaac took the gun from her daughter, actually stood over LaShun's body with it, acting as if she was going to shoot her again. Instead, she and her daughter went inside their apartment.
Hey, she gangster with it though. She walked it down. She said, "Are you still breathing?" She must have hit her with a. She hit her with a. No, she did hit her with a deadly round. Cause damn, she got aim like that. Okay. So like y'all need to put her in the rehab center too.
They probably never practice.
Y'all need to put her. Y'all need to put her in the rehab center too, cause she's traumatized.
And then she looked over.
Yeah, she's traumatized. I ain't gonna lie to you.
A lot of niggas not even doing that.
And the mom,
they running away.
Very irresponsible. Very irresponsible.
Now, when police got there, they treated Isaac as a barricaded subject. They cordoned off the scene with yellow crime scene tape as loved ones tried to comprehend what had just happened.
How you give your daughter a gun? You did that? Yeah. She just, that's just nothing. She should have hit my mama. Your mama hit her first. She did. She hit Boone first. Why would you give your daughter a gun? She just, that girl shot my, that girl cold-hearted. That little girl's a monster.
Eventually, multiple officers approached the apartment door. They asked for Isaac and her daughter to come out.
Orlando Police Department, you're inside. Come out with your hands up. Do it now. Orlando Police Department, if you're inside, come out with your hands up. Do it now.
After officers load Isaac and her daughter into different squad cars, other law enforcement, they stay behind to monitor the scene, and they answer any questions they can from family members.
Okay, let me ask you something. Being that a little girl shot my sister, how they gonna charge that? How they go?
Ma'am, honestly, it's not up to me.
I know, but
it's
I'm
all to
saying,
the
how do they charge a case like that?
Well, due to her age,
It's gonna be hard.
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But
But
I mean, she's still gonna be.
Charged though.
But if she handed her the bag, and the little girl went in the bag,
And pulled the gun
if
out.
they're fighting,
Well, you guys need to be very specific when detectives.
Well, I wasn't here. I was home.
Oh,
They called me.
okay.
But she was here. That's
But
why I
I would
asked
say-
her, did you talk to the police?
Yeah.
Because they need to know this.
Yeah, because then they.
Then they can charge the mama.
Well, I mean, she gets charged with something for sure.
Yeah, she needs to be that girl. You know, I know that girl when she was a little girl. We all been living out. They all been living out.
Right.
I just moved out of here because 3 years ago my grandbaby got shot out. Thank the Lord she
Sorry to hear
lived.
that.
She okay, she lived. So I moved out because I'm nervous and I'm scared. And then I
course,
get a
yeah.
call tonight. Bone dead. Bone dead. I was praying y'all ain't catch me coming from Americana because I hit 90 already. Then I see the police and now, you know, this gonna be the third niece. We just buried Bawana.
sorry.
When it go-
Golly,
They
man.
going through it.
Hey.
People, man.
Hey, man. I don't know. But it's just like people praise the streets, the projects, and if you ain't tough, you ain't whatever. But it's like, my nigga, is this shit really that cool? To be so traumatized, to not even know where your mind is really at, but you think that you stable, but the whole time you fighting daily to keep your sanity. And that's why people be spazzing all the time, because but he ain't gotta necessarily be in the streets to spaz, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of that shit stem from, like, you see this situation right here, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean?
Alright, she just got killed not even 6 months ago. Has it been 6 months? It ain't been 6 months to shoot the girl that got shot up in Winter Garden.
This is a very terrible situation.
Hey everybody, I just want to take a minute to thank the sponsor of this episode of Sidebar, Upside. So Upside is a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like I don't know, just to name a few. Promo code S. Now, from the time she's placed in the back of a police car until she's taken out of a holding room at the police station, Lucretia Isaac cycles between what seems to be panic and anger.
tell her my baby at, please.
She's right there. You've been seeing her this whole time.
I didn't see her.
I know, but I can't let you see her, but she's right there. All right, we're taking care of her. All right. Do you want the windows cracked, or are you getting enough air?
I just want to see my baby.
I can't do that right now. Okay. But do you have enough AC? Do you want it higher,
People
lower?
don't be hearing all that crying and shit.
Just quick, Lord, please.
Lower?
Hold on.
Okay. I can't let you see her right now.
She got shot.
Is she alright? For real?
Yeah, she's all right. We're letting her have some water and all
It's the
that.
same little girl that
She's
just
not
walked
even
down.
in handcuffs, okay? She's just sitting back there. We're making sure she's
daughter might
okay.
be a little bit
If you look,
psychotic.
we're checking up on her every
I'm just
5
saying,
minutes,
no
okay?
disrespect.
She's okay, all
She's probably
right?
what, 13, 14 now? 15?
She got our attorney. Don't say my child. It's on camera. Don't say my child unless
Nobody is talking to
attorney.
your child.
Okay, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Y'all even try to talk to her. Don't say my child unless she got an attorney.
You have not said
Okay, I know you ain't say no yet.
Okay.
Don't say my child unless you got.
I don't know why niggas want to amp up in the back of police cars.
Y'all better not say my child. Period.
Do you need to use the restroom?
No, no.
Okay.
Sit down.
Make me sit down.
Okay.
Okay, make me sit down. I want some covers. I'm cold.
We are
Make me
working
covers.
on it. So
Nah, he
sit
said,
down.
he just say, oh yeah, they gave him my daughter. Like so, y'all.
Let me get a-
Like y'all, cause y'all really like being nasty to me, and I'm not even being nasty, to y'all, bro. Like for real.
What can we do to make you relax for a second?
All I want to do is get some covers and speak to the
So-
people that's investigating the little situation.
Okay.
My daughter been gone away from me for 2 months. I mean, like 2 hours, like for
Do me
real.
a favor. Take a seat.
I will. Like,
She
and I,
said 2 months. Oh, she meant 2 hours, but I'm gonna tell you like this. This is my thing. Don't act responsible now. You knew what your consequences, your actions, or what you knew was in your bag. You taught your daughter, or somebody around your daughter taught your daughter how to do this. Y'all talked about this. Don't act all like, I need to talk to my daughter right now. Yeah, she a little girl, but that little girl, I'm just gonna tell you like this. She knew what she was doing. Don't play the game with me. Because at the end of the day, these kids, y'all can say they kids, but these kids be knowing what they doing. Because if a spirit get attached to a kid, the kid ain't gonna be a kid no more. Straight up. I'm just saying.
Let me go get everything, but you knocking and hooting and hollering.
but they like that man just told me.
I have a second to
Oh
talk.
yeah, him. Like
Okay.
he just
Let me have a
basically
second to
started
talk.
me type of.
Let me have a second to talk. Take a seat. I'll go get you a blanket. We'll work on the rest of
Fine.
it, but I need a few minutes. I can't just have you
Fine.
keep knocking and hooting and hollering.
That's fine.
And guess what?
'Cause that's what I'm
And I
doing.
gotta pull everybody up over here to deal with this.
And that's
Let me-
fine. Cause I'm about all this dealing with me type of. Oh yeah, that's what y'all want. I'll give it to y'all.
Please.
Like
So I
for
can go
real.
deal with all this.
I will
Thank you.
give it to y'all. Thank you.
All right, go take a seat.
Go ahead, get what I told you to get done.
Apparently, this tough energy you got right now, you ain't handled the situation out there in the streets. Because apparently your daughter seen you getting your ass beat, and she thought, you beat my mama? I'm not letting that happen. I gotta stop this.
He was on your ass.
So now you wanna act tough with the laws? Come on, fam.
I'm Officer Walsley with the Atlanta Police Department, okay? Were you aware that you're going to be placed under arrest and transported to Orange County? Okay.
My charges.
I had to get the paperwork for it. I forgot already, but I have the form for you. I'll be able to explain that for you, okay? Are you able to stand up for me?
You a goofy talking about you forgot already.
Boy!
What the fuck is your job, nigga? Ain't you supposed to be?
Then just put your hands behind your back, palms together. I'm not investigating anything on that. I'm simply transporting you.
Right now, she's with the Child Protective Services. Right now, no. They will reach out and make contact with family.
So is she being charged with something, or is she just?
I don't know, hon. I'm not, like I said, I explained earlier, I'm just here, kind of, sorry.
She said I'm just here so I don't get fined.
The CPT is basically like a DCF thing. So as soon as they're done there, she'll be able to call and they'll be able to get a hold of me. You'll be able to get a hold of me.
What's the percent on my phone? I can't even see that shit right now. Fuck it, let's roll.
Okay, DCF, they have access to it, just like everybody else does. All right. So before you get in his car, I gotta pat you down real quick. All right.
And then you wanna
Been in a car.
Look like her.
Now, according to the 10-year-old, LaShawn allegedly hit Isaac with some sort of object, possibly a rock, that cut Isaac's head. The arrest affidavit states, quote, she heard Rogers say she will bring her family to jump Isaac. When the child heard this, she said she became angry due to having anger issues. Now, despite witnesses saying the child took the gun out of her mother's backpack or her mother's bag, the child told detectives that her mom's friend was there too, and she was the one with the gun. Quote, the child said she pulled the firearm away from Isaac's friend and aimed it above the victim's head. She stated she shot one time and saw the victim fall down. The child knew she struck the victim in the head, and she states she was aware the victim was deceased after the shooting. According to the child, she shot above her mother's head because she was in fear of Isaac being hit. After the shooting, Isaac's friend took the firearm from her, then ran away from the area. The child denied the firearm being inside her residence. Isaac herself has refused to answer any questions, but investigators didn't see any kind of cuts or injuries on her. They also asked if she had any injuries, and Isaac said no. Over the next few days, officers spoke with more witnesses. One person not only saw what happened, but also seemed to have taken a video on her phone.
Just the mom.
Right. Video.
So some lady would, I think she had a red shirt or black. She was like moving, so the daughter was like in the back, like doing like this, unzipping it, and the lady kept moving. So then like she put the thing in.
Into the bottom of the gun? So the magazine?
Yeah. She got it from her mama. She caught it back and she shot her over.
So she actually manipulated the firearm to load the firearm and get the firearm ready to fire, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, and then once she did that, she stepped in front of her mother?
Yeah, her mama, this her mama, this the girl.
How long was she standing in front of her mother pointing the gun at Bone before she fired? Approximately.
Like a little minute. Like they were still arguing when she put the thing in.
So we're talking, it wasn't like she loaded the gun and then she loaded the gun.
Like she waited for a
and then
little
she was
minute.
standing here like this?
She waited for a little minute.
And then she fired?
Then she fired, yeah.
So she was standing there aiming at this woman the whole time for a little minute.
Bone was still arguing. Then when Bone like
She's still pointing the gun at her.
Yeah, then when Bone kind of realized it was it, like the gun, she stopped talking. It was too late. Like she couldn't do nothing.
When she had that gun up, did the mom?
No, the mom just stand right there. Just stand right there.
So she's standing there for a little minute pointing the gun at this woman and the mother.
Just standing right there.
Just standing right there.
Just standing right there. Still arguing, trying to
The
argue.
video that you shot on that was on your phone. The video that you shot. Did you start videotaping a little bit after the girl was pointing the gun at her?
No, it was before. Cause I thought it was for the fight. Cause it looked like it was for the fight. So I don't know. Like I just recorded. I just recorded. I didn't know she was going to shoot them.
Right.
So now you fast forward to May of 2024, 2 years later. Lucretia Isaac entered a plea of no contest on the charges of manslaughter and culpable negligence by storing or leaving a loaded firearm within reach of a minor. She had faced a possible 15-year prison sentence, but took a plea deal that was offered by prosecutors, and Isaac was sentenced officially on June 21st.
As to count one, the court will adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the Department of Corrections, followed by 3 years of probation, and you are to undertake a 4-hour parenting class as a condition of probation.
Isaac teared up as LaShun's family members gave their victim impact statements.
I don't care the amount of years that was given or could have been given. Time could never replace what was taken from us.
Lucretia, my whole world just fell apart when you and your daughter committed this senseless act. God is the final judge.
Outside the courthouse, more family members spoke with local media outlets saying they're not happy with this 5-year sentence.
No justice, nothing being done, nothing.
5 years.
5 years, that's it, to take a life.
And as for Isaac's daughter, who is now 12 years old, she is still reportedly in juvenile detention, but the state attorney's office said they wouldn't comment on a case involving a minor. That's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. As always, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, yo, I told y'all though, she ain't no child no more. That's a spirit. She got anger issues. What you think that is? That's a spirit. Go ahead, Famo.
I was gonna say, 5 years, that's not enough.
It's not enough?
And then the girl, she's probably out now, living her life. So
she probably got 2 on good behavior.
I can understand why the families are acting like how they are. It's crazy. Cause she got one in the head, right?
Bro, she said she stood in front of her mom and shot the gun.
Yeah, that's what
and didn't just shoot it off of like, you know how, you just like,
nah, she
boom.
ain't.
She waited for a moment and she was like, really? You want to keep talking? Bow. And just let that bitch rip. That's some crazy shit, man. Rest in peace to that woman, man. Prayers up for that young girl. She need them. Prayers up for the mom too, cause she need them too. And the family that lost their daughter, whatever that she was to them. But that shit, man, straight up.